Have you ever heard of a place so cursed that the land itself seems to breathe malice? A village forgotten by time, where the line between the living and the dead is not just blurred, but completely erased. Generations ago, a terrible pact was made, a deal with an ancient entity that promised wealth in exchange for a dark price. This pact twisted the family's bloodline, marking them forever. Every firstborn son was said to be a vessel, a gateway for the villagers' restless spirits to walk the earth once more. Fast forward to the present day. A young historian, a descendant of a lesser branch of the Hawthorne family, stumbles upon old family journals. He's drawn back to the ancestral village, a place now abandoned and swallowed by an eerie, silent forest. He dismisses the local folklore as mere superstition, but as dusk falls, the village reveals its true nature. His first encounter is with a flickering lantern in the window of the old church, a building that hasn't seen a living soul in a century. Inside, he sees shadowy figures swaying as if in prayer, their silent mouths forming words he cannot hear. The air grows cold, and a low hum vibrates through the ground. He flees, his skepticism starting to crack. The second encounter happens at the old Hawthorne Manor. Drawn by a sense of obligation, he steps inside. Portraits on the walls seem to watch him, their eyes following his every move. In the main hall, a grand piano, covered in dust and cobwebs, begins to play a mournful tune. He sees a reflection in its polished surface, not of himself, but of a grim-faced ancestor, beckoning him closer. The historian realizes he's not just a visitor, he's an unwilling participant in a ritual as old as the curse itself. The final and most terrifying encounter takes place in the village square at the stroke of midnight. The boundary between worlds dissolves completely. The spirits of the village, led by the tormented souls of the Hawthorne firstborns, materialize from the mist. They are not ghosts in the traditional sense, they are tangible, their sorrow a physical weight in the air. They don't seek revenge, but release. They see him, a Hawthorne by blood, as their key. This forbidden village isn't haunted by the dead. It's a place where the dead are condemned to live. They are trapped in a loop, reliving their final moments, bound by the Hawthorne curse. The historian learns the horrifying truth. The pact wasn't for wealth, but for a twisted form of immortality, a shared existence between the living and the spectral. He is now part of this collision, his presence strengthening their hold on the physical world. The village doesn't want to harm him. It wants to claim him. It wants him to take his place among them, to become the next anchor for their tormented existence. Can he break a curse woven into his very DNA, or will he become the newest permanent resident of the forbidden village where the living and dead collide? The folklore says no Hawthorne ever truly leaves. What do you think happened next? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy exploring the dark corners of folklore, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more chilling tales. Thanks for watching.